Arnold Schwarzenegger, an athlete, a businessman, a bodybuilder, an actor, a politician. He is one of the most successful self-made millionaires ever. Beginning with a successful bricklaying business to becoming a champion bodybuilder, he won the annual Mr. Universe competition at the age of 20, becoming the most youngest person ever to do so. In addition to his history-making Mr. Universe title at the age of 20, he also thoroughly dominated the Mr. Olympia competition. He won the Mr. Olympia title 7 times, nabbing his first victory at the age of 23, making him the youngest champion ever. Schwarzenegger was one of the biggest stars in the world in the 80s and 90s. His films have grossed over 4 million worldwide. His net worth was estimated at between $400 and $800 million. We all look him as an inspiration to be as successful as him, as hardworking as him. So let's understand how he could attain this success, how he did such an hard work to attain this position. So we can see some of his beautiful motivational speeches ever, which can inspire you to be as successful as him.
First rule of success is to have a vision. You see, if you don't have a vision of where you go, and if you don't have a goal where you go, you drift around and you never end up anywhere. That I knew where I was going. Imagine the majority of people don't know where they're going. When you have a goal, when you have a vision, everything becomes easy. People always ask me, when they saw me in the gym in the pumping iron days, they say, why is it that you're working out so hard? 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and you have always a smile on your face. The others are working out just as hard as you do, and they look sour in the face. Why is that? And I told people all the time, I said, because to me, I'm shooting for a goal. In front of me is the Mr. Universe title. So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal, to make this goal, this vision turn into reality. At the age of 20, with the age of 20, I went to London and I won the Mr. Universe contest as the youngest Mr. Universe ever. And it was because I had a goal. So let me tell you something, visualizing a goal and going after it makes it fun. You got to have a purpose no matter what you do in life. You got to have a purpose. So that's rule number 1, have a vision. Rule number 2 is, don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the naysayers. Everything I ever did, the thing that I heard out of people's mouth was, that's impossible. That can't be done. Or no. So whenever someone said to me, it can't be done, I heard it can be done. When they said no, I heard yes. And when they said it's impossible, I heard it is possible. Just before we sit down, we have 24 hours a day. We sleep 6 hours a day, so that gives you still 18 hours. So we have 18 hours a day. The average person works around 8 to 10 hours. So let's assume it's 10 hours, so we have 8 hours left. Then you travel around an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day. So now you have still 6 hours left. So what do you do with the 6 hours? What do you do with the 6 hours? Then we eat a little bit, talk a little bit to people and all that stuff. But you can see how much time there is available if you organize your day. So you got to work hard, because in those days in bodybuilding there was no money. I didn't have the money for food supplements or anything. So I had to go to work. So I worked on construction. I went to college. I worked out in the gym, and at night from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight, I went to acting class 4 times a week. So I did all of that. There was not one single minute that I wasted. I became very friendly with Muhammad Ali in the 70s. And they asked him, how many sit-ups do you do? And he said, I don't start counting until it hurts. Now think about that. He doesn't start counting his sit-ups until he feels pain. That's when he starts counting. That is working hard. And so you can't get around the hard work. It doesn't matter who it is. So we have so many doubters, as I've said earlier, the no-sayers. We have so many of those people that say no, and you can't do it, and it's impossible. That is okay, because we just turn off, as I said earlier, and we listen and we hear the no being a yes. You can't do it, you can do it, and all of that. So that is possible to do that amongst all the negative people around you. But when you start doubting yourself, that's very dangerous. There's something, don't be afraid of failing, because there's nothing wrong with failing. You have to fail in order to climb that ladder. There's no one that doesn't fail. What is not okay is that when you fail, you stay down. Whoever stays down is a loser. And winners will fail and get up, fail and get up, fail and get up. You always get up. That is a winner. That is a winner.
My dear friends, do subscribe, hit a like button, and do leave a comment on which topic you would like to hear from us. Thank you.